Welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning again. I hope you're all doing good. All right, so I've been riding for the guys at Marin Bikes for the past, God knows how many years. I think it's about 5 years, maybe more. And over that time, I've ridden a whole heap of their bikes. And one of the best things about being a sponsored rider is the support you get with the awesome bikes. So I get sent some of the most beautiful bikes to ride, and they're bikes that if I didn't do this job, I wouldn't be able to afford them. I mean, just today, like, I've got a £200 pair of sunglasses on. I don't know how much my helmet is, over £200. So the bikes that I ride on the channel, I wouldn't really put in the affordable bike category. I mean, I know Francis and Jimmy did a video recently over on Cadence Media about a £2,000 Canyon that's an entry-level bike, and that for me is just slightly insane. Is that really what an entry-level bike is now? So I had a little bit of a think. I had a chat to Marin. So this is the Marin Kentfield one. It is one of the cheapest bikes in Marin's range. It is under £500, so £499. So compare that to the whole like entry-level road bike at £2,000 now. So I have shoes that cost more than this bike. I talk about electronic group sets being cheap when they're like £400. I mean, you can get a whole bike here for £500. This is what I'd say is a very modern day hybrid bicycle. They were very popular with commuters. They're great for like your canal path, just pop into town, good for everything. And then cycling got more serious, or maybe I got more into cycling, so therefore I started ignoring the lower level bikes and just focused on the like more expensive posh things. But to me, this like price range of bikes is one that is very much not talked about. Bit of a do-it-all bike. What do you get for your money? Is it worth the money? So you have a Shimano Tawny 7-speed rear derailleur with a mountain bike style shifter up the front. Very nice cushy grips. I do like the grips. These are own brand Marin grips. You get an aluminium frame. It has cable disc brakes. Obviously you're not going to be expecting hydraulic disc brakes for under £500. A very nice like own brand Marin saddle, own brand Marin bars, own brand Marin wheels, like all this stuff, a lot of stuff. But the most important thing is, how does it ride? How does it feel? What's the position like? Is it comfortable? And is it actually any good? Because £500 is hella cheap. So let's jump on this and take it for a bit of a spin. So when I was at home, I said to myself, Dave, just ride this bike out on the road. You don't need to take everything off-roading. And that was the plan. I feel that although this bike is not totally designed for gravel, I want to know if you can ride it off-road and gravel. I mean, I know what it's going to be like. It's probably going to be a little bit bouncy and bumpy, but it's not a proper bike test if we only ride it on a flat canal path. I have noticed on flat, this thing is perfect. I mean, you can really tell that's what it's built for. Just those like long, flat canal path, maybe a bit like bumpy or lumpy. I mean, definitely not built for mountain biking or even like this kind of gravel. I mean, the bike is handling it better than I am. Whew. Vlogging steep hills and a heavy gearing. Ouch. But I'm exploring exactly the same places that I explore on my very expensive gravel bike, and I'm doing that on a £500 bike. Is it as fast? Is it as responsive? Is it as comfortable? No. But right now I'm just out for an enjoyable ride. I'm not in a race. It's still fun, and that's what it's about. I've had a little break. Let's continue onwards and upwards and go and grab something from Greg's, because it's not a proper commute without a Greg's breakfast now, is it? I was going to go down the like really bumpy bit, but after what I just experienced, I'm not sure. Do you want, let's just go fully all in and take it somewhere that's really not designed to be ridden, just to see. I don't know what to see, just because I want to. I mean, that's the honest answer. Let's go get this bike dirty. Oh, that is definitely not what this was designed for, but I'm quite impressed actually, because look, there's no clutch here. This isn't some like posh like GRX like group set or wheel top electronic group set. It's just a cheap 7-speed Shimano Tourney, and I just rattled the crap out of it around there, and the chain stayed well and truly intact. The gear set and the bike itself held up to that very well. It's obviously not designed for this, but now you know that if you're out on your ride and you took a wrong turn and it was a little bit bumpy, a little bit lumpy, a bit muddy, that you wouldn't have to get off and walk. You can just pin it through it and rattle your brain about a little bit, but the bike will hold up to it. Right, time for some food, I think. So Marin did also send me a very nice e-bike. I haven't actually built that one up yet. I think what riding this has made me realise is that, I mean the truth of the matter is, like, what's affordable for one person is not always affordable for the other person. Right, so if I'm going out with the family for a bit of a ride, I don't need to be on a crazy expensive gravel bike. I wouldn't say no to 4 of these, so we could all go out for a bit of a ride together, be comfortable. It's not like too much bike, it's just enough bike. So yeah, Marin, if you're watching the videos, you've already sorted to get out of a bike, so it'll just be 2 more in size small, please. Thank you very much. Fun for all the family, you know, and then essentially I could get 2 of these for like, what, £1,000, which is the same price as like a wheel. I mean, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think that £2,000 is like an entry-level bike? Like, what do you think an entry-level bike should cost? And what actually is an entry-level bike? Is it like a hybrid bike? Is it a road bike? Is it any kind of bike? Well, you can just ride around in your jacket and a pair of trousers and enjoy the ride, enjoy the miles, and still have a smile on your face. I mean, I'd say this is like the true entry-level bike. There you go, that was a bit deep there, wasn't it? I just remembered I do actually have a 3rd aluminium road bike. I have the Marin Scout, which is like essentially their road bike version of this. But you know, today I've ridden a lot of the trails that I ride on my gravel bike, my very expensive gravel bike, and I've had just as much fun. I'm only across the road from McDonald's, so I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys here, but I do want you guys to let me know, what should I do with this bike? Do I take it on like a 100-kilometre ride? You know, do a 100-kilometre ride on a hybrid bike with flat pedals and see how I feel at the end of it, see what my views of it are after a proper ride. So let me know your thoughts on this, let me know your thoughts on anything related to cycling, to be honest. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Bye.